The NFL has witnessed some of the greatest and most prolific quarterbacks grace the pitch to put up some of the most historic and memorable performances in the history of the sport. And while it is not easy to narrow the top 10 greatest quarterbacks of all time, we are going to take up this difficult challenge anyway. So, without any further ado, here's taking a look at the top 10 greatest quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. At number 10 is Aaron Rodgers, who is widely regarded as one of the most talented quarterbacks in NFL history.
Aaron Rodgers, the most prolific touchdown passer in Green Bay Packers history.
What exactly are the Jets superstar's strengths? That's easy. His pinpoint accuracy, arm strength, and football IQ. Over his career with the Green Bay Packers, Rodgers has won 4 NFL MVP awards and led the Packers to a victory in Super Bowl 45, where he was named MVP. He holds one of the best career touchdown-to-interception ratios in NFL history and is known for his ability to make difficult throws look routine. Rodgers' combination of athleticism, intelligence, and efficiency has made him one of the most respected quarterbacks of his era, with many analysts and fans viewing him as one of the most gifted passers the league has ever seen. At number 9 is Steve Young. Young is one of the greatest dual-threat quarterbacks in NFL history, combining elite passing skills with exceptional mobility.
Joe is hurt. Steve's at quarterback. 2 minutes to play in the game. 49ers are down by 4 points, and he takes off on a run that is still the best run by a quarterback I have ever seen in pro football history.
Gets away again to the 35, comes back at the 30, to the 20, the 50, the 10.
After serving as a backup to Joe Montana, Young became the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers in the early 1990s, leading them to a victory in Super Bowl 29 and earning Super Bowl MVP honors. He was also a 2-time NFL MVP and consistently ranked among the league leaders in passer rating, completion percentage, and rushing yards for a quarterback. The quarterback finished his career with over 33,000 passing yards, 232 touchdowns, and nearly 4,000 rushing yards. Such was his ability to excel as both a passer and a runner that he redefined the quarterback position, paving the way for future quarterbacks like him. At number 8 is the first ever quarterback to throw for over 70,000 yards and as many as 500 touchdowns, Brett Favre. Over a 20-year career with the Green Bay Packers, New York Jets, and Minnesota Vikings, Favre was a 3-time NFL MVP and led the Packers to victory in Super Bowl 31. Favre's playing style was defined by his fearless approach, often making risky throws that led to both incredible plays and turnovers. His 297 consecutive starts, which becomes 321 if you include playoffs, remains an NFL record, showcasing his durability and toughness. Favre's passion for the game, combined with his record-breaking achievements, earned him a spot in the Pro Football Hall of Fame and a reputation as one of the most entertaining and dynamic quarterbacks in NFL history.
Check it off. Looking at the slant. He's got it. There it is. The record. Greg Jennings. And Brett Favre is the all-time touchdown pass leader.
At number 7 is Dan Marino, a player who is often regarded as the best quarterback to never win a Super Bowl, but his talent and impact on the game cannot be disregarded whatsoever. Playing his entire career with the Miami Dolphins from 1983 to 1999, Marino set numerous records, including being the first quarterback to throw for over 5,000 yards in a single season in 1984, a record that stood for decades. His quick release, arm strength, and ability to dissect defenses made him a nightmare for opposing teams. Marino finished his career with over 61,000 passing yards and 420 touchdowns, both records at the time of his retirement.
The best pass Marino was throwing all day right there. The best pass. He put that ball in the only place that Page could get it and no one else could.
Despite limited team success, what transformed Marino into one of the greatest players ever was his influence on the passing game and his role in transforming the quarterback position into a high-volume, high-efficiency role. At number 6 is John Elway. Over his 16-year career with the Denver Broncos, Elway reached 5 Super Bowls, winning back-to-back championships in 1997 and 1998 before retiring. Known for his rocket arm and athleticism, Elway could extend plays with his legs and deliver deep passes with ease. But his most iconic moment came in the drive during the 1986 AFC Championship game, where he led the Broncos on a 98-yard touchdown drive to force overtime, cementing his reputation as a clutch performer. Elway retired with over 51,000 passing yards and 300 touchdowns. His ability to perform in high-pressure situations and his leadership on the field earned him a place in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, along with a reputation of being one of the most complete quarterbacks ever. At number 5 is one of the most prolific and goated passers in the history of the NFL, Drew Brees. And what if we told you that the player was only 6 feet tall, which happens to be small for a quarterback? Known for his incredible accuracy and leadership,
1941, here is a fake toss. Brees backs up, down the middle, got Cooks. Saints back in it, touchdown New Orleans.
Brees enjoyed an over 20-year career with the San Diego Chargers and New Orleans Saints. He set numerous records, including being the first quarterback to surpass 80,000 career passing yards. Brees even led the Saints to their first ever Super Bowl victory in 2009, earning Super Bowl MVP honors after a near-flawless performance against the Indianapolis Colts. He also holds the record for the most career completions and once held the single-season record for completion percentage at 74.4%. At number 4 on this list is Johnny Unitas, famously known as Johnny U, or the Golden Arm. He is undoubtedly one of the most influential quarterbacks in NFL history. Playing primarily for the Baltimore Colts from 1956 to 1973, Unitas helped usher in the modern era of professional football with his exceptional passing skills and leadership. He was a 3-time NFL MVP and led the Colts to 3 NFL championships and a victory in Super Bowl V.
His career-defining performance in the 1958 NFL Championship game helped change the course of NFL history.
Unitas is best remembered for orchestrating the first ever overtime victory in the 1958 NFL Championship game, dubbed the greatest game ever played, which took the NFL's popularity to a whole new level. His record of 47 consecutive games with a touchdown pass stood for over 50 years, which speaks volumes about his consistency and longevity as a player. How could we leave out Peyton Manning from this list, who is not just one of the best quarterbacks in the history of the NFL, but also one of the greatest players in the history of the sport?
Pitch back, they get an open guy, Payton's wide open, no Bill near him, and the Colts burn the Bills, and we'll see now.
Manning is easily one of the greatest NFL players of all time because of his unparalleled combination of skill, intelligence, and leadership. Known as the ultimate field general, Manning revolutionized the quarterback position with his ability to read defenses and outsmart opponents. Manning was a master of precision passing, timing, and decision-making, holding records for single-season passing touchdowns. He had 55 in 2013. Can you believe that? He also led 2 different franchises to Super Bowl victories. His contributions to the NFL go beyond stats, as he set the standard for quarterback preparation and professionalism. Manning's key achievements include being a 2-time Super Bowl champion and a 5-time NFL MVP, which is the most in history. He retired with over 71,000 passing yards and 539 touchdowns, which are both top 5 all time. In addition to that, he is a 14-time Pro Bowler and 7-time first-team All-Pro. At number 2 on the list is Joe Montana, who got the nickname Joe Cool for his poise and precision in the most critical moments of the game. As the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers, Montana led the team to 4 Super Bowl victories, earning Super Bowl MVP honors 3 times. His calm demeanor under pressure was best exemplified in Super Bowl 23, where he orchestrated a 92-yard game-winning drive against the Cincinnati Bengals.
Touchdown.
Montana's ability to deliver in the clutch, mixed with his accuracy and football IQ, made him nearly unbeatable in the postseason. Montana retired from the NFL with over 40,000 passing yards and 273 touchdowns to his name. But if you ask us, his true legacy lies in his perfect 4-0 Super Bowl record and his status as one of the most efficient playoff performers in NFL history. And topping this list is not just the GOAT of quarterbacks, but also the undisputed GOAT of the NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, none other than Tom Brady. Brady has won a total of 7 Super Bowl victories, the most by any player, and 5 Super Bowl MVPs. And his ability to excel in high-pressure situations makes him the greatest to ever do it.
Brady's hit his last 7 passes. He's got 2nd and 13, and he's got an open Edelman. Look at Edelman break 2 tackles, and Edelman is home for the touchdown.
Talking about his longevity, well, he played in the NFL for 23 years and dominated like nobody else. Over his 23-season career, Brady consistently demonstrated unparalleled consistency, precision, and leadership. His 3-time NFL MVP awards, combined with numerous records such as most career passing touchdowns and yards, cement his legacy as the standard by which all quarterbacks are measured. Brady's longevity, adaptability, and success in the postseason set him apart. Brady dominated with not one, but 2 different franchises, the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brady's ability to elevate his team's play, perform under pressure, and sustain excellence well into his 40s speaks volumes about his unrivaled dedication, mental fortitude, and preparation. And for all the reasons stated above, Brady is known as the GOAT of quarterbacks. So there you have it. These were the top 10 greatest NFL quarterbacks of all time. Did we miss somebody? If yes, don't forget to add the player in the comment section below and keep watching First Sports.